Thanks to Nutrafol for supporting the Daily Boost today. It is time that you join thousands of women that are standing up for their strands, as they say. You can grow thicker, healthier hair by going to Nutrafol.com and use the promo code MTM, and you get 20% off. How are you? Man, right in the middle of the holiday season. It is awesome right now, although a little odd, for sure, this COVID year we have going on, but that's okay. We'll get beyond it. I promise we will. It's the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com. Every single day, I look at every single action as a transformational moment, if you will, that gets me from where I am to where I want to go. But some people say, well, Scott, isn't that what every action is? It gets you to the next thing. I said, yeah, but I want to do it intentionally. Make sure I'm on track. Make sure I'm going to really do the things that my life is supposed to be about. And you too. And I'll help you do that today. In fact, all this week as we get into what I think is going to be a very cool week. I know we started yesterday. I know it's Tuesday already. Time does indeed fly, doesn't it? It's me, Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at MotivationToMove.com. So did you know that 30 million women have weekend or thinning hair? I did not know that until just recently. If you're one of them, you're not alone. And there is a solution. If you'd like to take back control of your hair, you can. With our sponsor today, Nutrafol, they can help you. When you do, it won't be long before you have, raving fans all over the place that are just telling you, wow, man, awesome. Nutrafol not only transforms your hair, but they restore your confidence. Nutrafol offers 2 targeted formulas for women, both clinically proven to improve hair growth and thickness with less shedding. You'll see a big difference. It takes about 3 to 6 months, just like 86% of women who use Nutrafol. That's probably why more than 1,500 top doctors recommend Nutrafol as an effective and high-quality solution for healthier hair. I use Nutrafol myself, and I'm a man. It really works. I never thought I would. I had the chance. They said, would you test it? I did. I was thinning with age. I didn't like that at all. Decided to give it a try. It's been months now, and it is definitely thicker. Frankly, I just don't even worry about it too much anymore. It's made a big difference. I think you should try Nutrafol. You'll see a difference as well. You can grow thicker hair, healthier hair, and you can support the Daily Boost by going to Nutrafol.com and using promo code MTM. New customers get 20% off. This is the best offer they have available anywhere, plus free shipping on every order. Get 20% off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrifol.com. Promo code MTM. You know, I have had so much fun this week with my 60-minute coaching calls. I should call them 60-minute speed results or something like that, because that's what they become. It's so cool. If you are maybe frustrated or don't have your plan for next year, wondering what you're going to do, feeling stuck maybe, gotten pretty good at getting you unstuck. I have a few openings left, not many. Time is running out before the end of the year, and we take some time off. And busy after the first of the year, but go to MotivationToMove.com under the coaching section, look for 60-minute coaching. Let me know if I can help you. So a question for you today. It's kind of a negative question, but it's okay because most people respond well to negative. I know I do sometimes. Why do people fail at their goals? Why do I fail? Do you ever wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking, why do I fail at my goals? I don't think I've ever done, I've never done that before, but I've certainly have been awake at 3 o'clock in the morning going, oh man, how am I going to get from here to there? I've done that a lot. Sometimes it's out of fear. I think most of us I think fear drives us. We like pleasure for sure, but we know we'll run away from fear faster and quicker and further than just about anything else. But people do fail at their goals. Now, my version of goals is pretty simple. Everybody talks about goals. I just think goals are the heartbeat of your life. I really do. I think you are a goal-setting machine. I believe that you were designed to set goals. You should be setting goals. And you should set them consciously, by the way, not just let them happen. I think when you set goals, you just go right toward them. They become the heartbeat of your life. Your goals should match up with your values. In other words, how you feel on the inside is what you should be doing on the outside in your daily actions, what you should be working toward. If you're not doing that, there's a high likelihood you're not real happy. How could you be? If you have one set of morals and values and yet everything you do every single day isn't in alignment with that, your goals have to do that. So I think it's one reason people fail, but there's other reasons as well. But setting goals is a process. I know coming January, a lot of you are going to set goals. It's resolution season. Woohoo! You're going to set goals and see what you can do again, right? It'll be over by the 21st of January. It always is. But goals can happen automatically or consciously. I think they should be consciously. It should be intentionally, if you will. Sometimes you set your own path. That obviously is what I want you to do, because when you set your own path, you can create your own outcome. A lot of goals are set for you automatically. Have you woken up lately and you realize that every goal you've ever gone after, somebody has given to you? You'd be good at this. Why don't you do this? And suddenly 25 years later, you're doing it thinking, what was I thinking? Happens a lot. Sometimes the goal just happens. You hear it go, hey, let's do this weekend. Suddenly you had plans, goals. Now you have other plans, right? Set by somebody else, and off you go. Oh, no. On their path, not yours. I do that sometimes if I don't care. People say, Scott, when do you care? I said, well, you'll know when I care. If I don't care, I'll just do whatever. I'll say, Scott, what are you doing this weekend? I'll say, well, what are you doing? I'll go with you. That's cool. I had nothing else to do. I did have a goal for the weekend, so it's okay to go along with somebody else. But if you make your life going along with somebody else and not choosing your own goals consciously and deciding what you're going to be doing, you're not going to be doing what you want to be doing. How do I know that? Because you're going to be doing what somebody else wants you to do, and I don't want that to happen to you. That would be sad. You'd show up on a coaching call, and I would say, oh, it's sad. Let's fix it. So why should you choose your own path and stop failing at goals? Well, because every single goal has 3 elements to completion. And unless you choose this path, it wasn't the path of how to get there. It's just a path of basically what you should do. If you don't choose what I'm going to tell you here in just a second, you're at war, or at best, you're going backwards. At worst, you're all confused. Best you're going backwards, worst you're all confused. So we need to do it in this way. So the way is this. Every path toward a goal leads and begins with a principle. Not the principle of your elementary school, but the principle you hold inside you, your morals, your values, your foundation, your beliefs that support your behaviors. If you don't hold strong principles to why you want that goal, there's that word again, that why goal, isn't it? It just appeared there again, why. If you don't understand why you're going after what you're going after, if you don't hold a solid principle, if you don't understand what you believe and let that drive your behavior, you're probably not going to get there. You're probably going to be doing something else for somebody else. So you got to do that first. That is your first step. So if you have something in mind that you want to go after, the first thing is to figure out, okay, why do I want it? Meaning, what drives me from the inside? Remember I said earlier that your values should be represented by your daily actions? When your values are matched by what you do every single day, you're happy. You really are. So principally driving yourself and saying, this is what I believe, this is me, this is the foundation, this is what I'm trying to do, this is why I'm heading down this road, is the beginning of everything. Locked in, rock solid, it's who you are. That's first step. Yeah, there's more. Step number 2 is strategies. These days, strategies are pretty popular. There's only one thing more popular than strategies. We'll get to that in a second here. Strategies are the second step. Once you principally know where you're heading, you understand what is driving you, what's your foundation. Now, strategies are what? They're your action plan, your plan to go get what you want. A lot of folks jump into that first. They just go to the plan. They don't understand why they're doing it. That's kind of confusing. So principles first, getting your foundation. Secondly, move to your strategy. Okay, now I know what I'm going after. I know my foundation. Can't get off the foundation. Going to build on that thing. How am I going to go about it? And there is a third step. Tactics. This is where everybody starts, by the way. 3 steps to doing this. Oh, good. Another step. I'm going to collect some more steps, some more tactics. It's kind of like putting a bunch of Post-it notes on your wall with things you should be doing. Tactics, the steps that you take to achieve your goal. A lot of folks start out with those steps. Can you see how if you just started taking steps, you might be a little confused? What are you doing? I don't know. I'm just doing this stuff. Why? I don't know. What's your strategy behind that? No, I'm just doing it. Do you have any foundation or any principles behind why are you doing that? That's what I ultimately asking. I don't know. I just got out of bed and I had stuff to do, so I'm just doing it. I'm doing my tactics. Tactics, strategies, principles in that order doesn't work. It's backwards. Strategies, tactics, and principles doesn't work. Principles, tactics, strategies doesn't work. There's only one way that works. Principles, strategies, and tactics leading to your final goal. Some people might say it like this: think, plan, act. If you live in Scott World and you think the highly advanced version, this is only for you because I know you can tolerate this. You ready? Think again, plan, and act. There you go. That's the advanced version for you. So focus on your principles. Know why you're going to be doing things. Focus on your strategies and your tactics. Anything else is going to cause you to slide backward. I don't want you to do that. The reality is, what we're trying to do here is actually pretty simple, isn't it? It's not easy. If it were easy, you'd have it all figured out. It's pretty simple, though, the steps. I gave you the 3 steps right now. It's foundational work. And if you take the time to figure out the basics that we just talked about, those principles, those strategies, those tactics, well, everything else falls into place. If you don't take the time, you're just chasing stuff all day long, and that's no fun at all. Coming up tomorrow, accepting your passion. You'll hear me say face your passion all the time, kind of a cornerstone to what I do around here. But I get you all on the phone sometimes, and it's like I got to talk you into accepting what you say you want. That's weird. It's weird. Don't do that anymore, okay? We'll talk about that tomorrow, and you won't ever do it again, I promise you, okay? See you.